All right, hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the channel, Coyotes Productions. All right, we're going to talk about the car again. I have good news and bad news. So the good news is I'm finally done with this trans. It's a Calimer Stage 3, and I'm finally going to get it out of the car. It is just making too much noise. It's getting louder. We also believe that there could be a broken clutch going on. I don't think that's the case. It's not the clutch pilot bearing because that was replaced new with a Ford Performance pilot bearing. But we will check that when we take this car apart. So we're making a loud clunking sound. We moved away from the gravel sound, and if you've been following me, I've been I've had this transmission in the car about 2 years. It's been noisy from day one. It's gone through several transitions, if you will, of noises. And we're gonna try and capture those noises on the car today for you guys, okay? So you guys are looking to change to a Calimer Stage 3 or a Tremec. We're gonna talk about that because that's where we're going. I'm gonna make the change to a Tremec, and I'm gonna let you know what it's gonna cost you, who I'm dealing with, and I won't get much of an install video, but there's a lot of information through the supplier that I'm going to get this transmission from. So I'm getting it as a kit. In another video, we'll talk about those parts so you guys will know what's in that kit. But today, what we're going to do is first, again, let you hear the car. Let's get in the car, hear the noises. But this has been a progression. Okay, so it's been a very slow progression. I'm just over 4,000 miles on this transmission. These are not hard miles. Most of them are driving miles. We've seen track duty once on this other clutch that we put in. We tried to get it back to the track, and car wasn't acting right with this new clutch. It's still acting odd. It noses over in first gear. When I first tried it, after the clutch braking, it nosed over in second gear 2 times in a row. So not quite sure what's going on there. Ever since then, I just never got into the car off the line, but it can roll into first gear, and I can bang all the gears out without any problems. But again, we've moved to a louder noise. Since we pulled it out of storage, we got a couple hundred miles on the car more. We cruised to M1 and did a video over there, Cars and Coffee. So check that out. That's a top 5 in the country. But I'm at a point now I just cannot bear with this car. So that's the good news. The bad news is we are going to have to put our head change off heads and cams just because I cannot support this amount. I don't do my work, so I'm paying for the work to be done. So you guys know service work is not cheap. However, once we get this trans in, what would be very cool, and why I'm doing this again is the noise. I want to get this car back to a quiet cruiser where I can hear the engine. Now I cannot. It's competing with the trans noise, and it's ridiculous. It'll drive you out of the car. A long drive, it'll make you go crazy. So on the upside of things, what I'd really like to see is once this trans is in and broken in along with the clutch, get this back on the dyno and find out what our numbers are and see if we get our wheel horsepower back. Because on the Calimer Stage 3, we dynoed at a 406. On the stock MT82, we dynoed at basically same mods. We dynoed at a 449, and then we backed it up on another dyno, a Dynajet with the WinPep 8 software. We also dynoed there at a 448. We turn around and put it back on the same dyno. I got the 449, and we got a 406. So something isn't right. It's not the motor. The motor doesn't miss a beat, but it'd be very interesting to see, what our numbers would be. So we're gonna have to relearn the car, see what it's all about. It's gonna change. The whole gear configuration is gonna change. And by the way, I'm gonna get to I think it's a 2.97 first gear in the Tremec. So 5th gear is overdrive, whereas for this, the fifth gear is 1 to 1, sixth gear is overdrive. So a little different, but you know, is what it is. I'll take it because I want a quiet, running, smooth transmission that can take the power. So let's move on. We'll do a code start. We'll let you guys hear the car. We're going to get cameraed up. We're going to go down the road and we'll get cameras in the car, and hopefully you can hear what I'm hearing. I know some guys have been watching this and they've been watching my videos and they say it's hard for them to hear. So I'm going to try it again, and you know, it's hopefully the noises will come through. I got a new camera. It's an 11. Let's see if that, you know, picks up a little bit better. But I'm sure you're going to hear the noises from the outside. All right, so let's get going. All right, we're going to fire up the car, and then we'll let you hear it just where the cameras are sitting, with the window down, and we'll put the clutch in a couple times. Now, if it's a broken spring or a spring came undone or whatever, you should still hear a noise when the clutch is in, from my understanding. I'm not an expert on this, but this is what I'm, you know, hearing from other mechanics. We're not hearing that on this. So also, when it's in neutral, the transmission is rotating, and Kellemer told me initially that it makes noise when it rotates. All right, here we go. Clutch is in. Clutch is out. Now we're going to go in reverse and back out, and then we'll do a walk around of the car. We're going to head for a cruise so you guys can get a chance to hear this puppy. Oh, we stalled it. Windows are going up. There's the trans. about 2,500 RPM second gear. There's a trans hum. There's first gear. We're gonna cruise at about 50, 60 miles an hour, and there's first gear. Gurgly noise. There's the what is called as a boom, where it gets that deep humming sound. We go into fifth. Fifth used to be quiet. Now it's making a little gurgly noise. Embarrassing pulling into a car show and everybody's looking at and listening, hearing this clunky ass sound. Hopefully you guys can hear this. We're going to sixth gear. Six is my quietest gear now. That was making noise just a few weeks ago. Now it's quiet, so I don't have an explanation for that. We'll go down to fourth gear. All right, we're gonna turn around. Clutch is in. Yeah, I'm done with this. First gear. It's a 5,000 RPM shift. All right, so hopefully you guys were able to hear those noises. Yeah, pretty profound if you ask me. It's a pretty annoying, and I can't deal with the car anymore. It is starting to jerk, which it hasn't done before, so that suggests something's going on possibly with the clutch. So whatever we find out what it is, we'll let you guys know. If we're able to identify if it's a clutch, if it's a pilot bearing, or the trans. Either way, we're going to do another video. So here's the plan. I already have a clutch coming for a 26 spline. I have the drive shaft coming for the Tremec. And then once we get the trans out, we will have the Tremec to install with the complete kit. And I'll give you a list of that kit. In fact, I'll leave a link in this video for you guys. And it's going to be through Modern, I believe it's Modern Driveline. I'm going to work through them. So they sell the Tremec T56 extra large in a kit. Comes with everything you need to get this thing installed. Except, you know, for the clutch, obviously, drive shaft, all that's different. They do have that for the car. I opted not to go with what they had. They had some very, very expensive prices. I would assume some very good clutches, but I'm going with a, no booze here please, with a McLeod single disc. It's an extreme street clutch. It's rated to handle 600 horsepower. It is a ceramic and cast iron disc, so it is designed to hold up to abuse and to drag racing, which I'm not going to do on a regular basis, but I want to be able to have a strong clutch to hold, you know, to hold me there. That's what we're going to make this to. I'm not going to do anything with the short throw shifter or anything like that. I will have parts up for sale, but I do have a front I'm going to hit up first, which I hit them up before. So I'll have the drive shaft, the Bullfish racing bracket, the petters, trans insert, things like that. I think that's it. And the Barton short throw that is on here. But again, I believe those parts are spoken for, but if, you know, if not, you guys hit me up, I'll let you know. What am I going to do with the Calimer? I'm going to send it back and just have him check it. If it's all good, I'm going to actually ask him to sell it for me. I don't know if he will, but I'm going to try that route. So that's kind of where we're going, guys. As far as the heads and cams, yeah, again, I can't put them on, you know, while I'm experiencing this. This is more important. So again, we have to re-baseline the car, find out where the car is. On the upside, again, I'm excited about the quiet trans, smooth shifting of the Tremec. It's going to be able to hold the power, and then the gear ratios. I do have 410 ring and pinion that I've used in the car before, and it actually mates up perfectly with the Tremec gears as they are. That gets me close to where we're at with it, the Calimer MT82 gears. But I think what we're going to do, we're just going to try it first. That will be down the road. We're going to try this first, and again, drive the car, get the miles on it. We have at least a 750 mile break-in for this new clutch before we can hit on it. So, and again, that's shifting. We want to make sure we get several shifts, no power. You can't go on the dyno with it, so it's all driving to get this clutch broken in properly. And that's what I've done with this current clutch that I have today, but something's goofy going on with that anyways. But anyways, that's where we're at, guys. That's where we are at. So hopefully I can get some more videos out. Spring, summer starting. A lot of the big ticket items now that I got a daughter graduating. So we've been getting ready for the open house. Our basement's 95% complete. So there's a lot of things that's pulled me away from the camera. Now hoping as we get into getting all this work done that I can get and dedicate some more time with you guys. So guys, listen to this one. Listen to this. So I do have a brand new Draggy. I'm going to do a giveaway either at the 1,500 or 2,000 sub mark. So listen up, guys. Listen, you got to be watching. You got to be a subscriber to get this. So anyways, we got some things coming. Things with the car. And yeah. and some meat. So all good, all is good, and yeah, let's hope we can get this done in the next few weeks. That's my timeline. I hope I can make that happen, and I got a call to Modern Driveline this week and find out, talk to them about the kit. So that's it, guys. So guys, thanks for your patience. Happy Memorial Day. Thanks for your support, and we'll, like I said, we'll try and keep things moving for you. All right, man. You guys stay safe. Have a great day. Take care.